Hi everybody, it's Jihan. This time it's from Montana. I am in a center for Alzheimer, old people. And I'm gonna show, we are having an event that have just finished. So here it is. And I have met with Anna, which is a tutor online of math. So I would like a mini presentation of you.
Well, I work through a company called the Kumon Center, and I help students anywhere from the ones that I help personally are in algebra or up through calculus. I help them with trigonometry and just anything to help them to improve their math skills or their study skills. And I just find it to be a really rewarding career because I can do it from home, and that way I can raise my two kids, and it works out really great with my schedule. I'm hoping to someday open my own center, which would be an in-town type place, but for now this works great for me. And the most rewarding part is watching a student's eyes light up when they are able to get a concept that has always been they've always struggled with, and watching the little pieces fit together and see it come together for them.
What are the major difficulties that these kids have? And which grade?
Well, I do anywhere from 6th grade up through high school, but the Kumon method is open to people anywhere from 3-year-olds up through seniors in high school.
Yeah, got it.
And the thing that seems to have kids struggling the most is that they go so fast in school. Kumon helps them to go at their own pace. I give them worksheets to do, and they do those worksheets until they come to mastery. So if they are missing something in addition, we go through and we do it until they've got it down 100%. Or if they're trying to do algebra, but they missed something in fractions, we go back to fractions until they're able to do it by heart off the top of their head. And it's really a neat method because it helps them to master math skills. And it's also, I don't mean to skip, but because I just work with the math students, but Kumon also works with reading students. And it helps them to develop their writing skills and their reading skills, and how to read to gather information, like what is this passage telling me, and stuff like that.
Did you have a special training?
Well, I have a degree in mathematics, and honestly, I was driving around town one day, and I saw a sign that said Math and Reading Center, and I pulled in and I said, "What is this place? I'm interested. Can I work for you?" And she's like, "Sure, here's an application." And I've been with it ever since. I just kind of fell in love with it.
What's the process that you had as a training to be a teacher for them?
Well, most of the people who work for them are students. It's a great job for a high school student or right in college, because it usually works around school schedules. Because most kids are in school during the day, so after school is the best time to do it. But it worked well for me because my kids were in school, and it just worked out well.
What's your background, like in education? What did you study? What were your dreams, etc.?
Well, my education, I have a degree in pure mathematics, which is theoretical math, which I have not found a job for.
Oh, that's interesting. I love this kind of comments. Having studied something for which I haven't found a job.
Yes.
Yes, I love this. So you can be more precise on what happened, why did you choose this, and did you know that you wouldn't find any job in your case?
Well, honestly, when I went to school, I did not want to be a teacher. I said anything but teaching. I love math, and I want to just dive into mathematics and see all the interesting things that open up with that. And I find it a fascinating subject, but you can't make a lot of money at doing that. So I've just basically kind of done different jobs around, like working at hardware stores and finding things that fit with what I like to do. And once I stumbled across this, I was like, I'm sold. This is what I want to do. I want to open my own center, and I want to teach kids, which is like the opposite of what I set out to do.
Yeah, exactly. And how come you did change your mind? What happened?
Well, The main reason I never wanted to teach is I don't like to be in front of people. I don't like to stand in front of people and talk, which is kind of what you do as a teacher. But with the Kumon Center, it's more one-on-one. You get to walk around and you just help students if you're in person. Since I do it online, I have 2 students at a time. And so I'm like, I can handle talking to 2 people at once. That's good.
That's good thing, yeah. So how does it work?
How does it work? Well, the kids all know me from when I used to work in the center. So I've had 1 or 2 students, they just log on to Skype and we Skype back and forth for about an hour. So they log onto the computer and work with me. They do their work by themselves for about an hour, and whenever they hit a part where they struggle or they're stuck, I'm able to just pop in there and answer any questions for them. Or if I can explain it a different way than their book does.
Okay, got it. Do you have any tips for the students for the fields where they are not good at? What are the
Keep
tips?
an open mind, because you never know until you try if you're going to like something. Because like I said, I never wanted to teach, never at all, and it turns out I love it. I think it's fantastic. So give it a try, even if you think I'm going to hate this and I'm never going to want to do this. You never know, that might be your goal in life. It might be what you're meant to do.
Exactly. What are the tips that you can give to the students that struggle in mathematics? What are, if you can be just concrete, for this difficulty, you choose the difficulties where most students fail, and you give me the tips.
Try to take it one step at a time, because most people struggle with math when they try and look at the big picture and try and do a whole problem at once. But if you can break it into little tiny pieces and figure out what you can do at a time, that's usually the best way to solve it. Don't try and tackle a big giant problem at once. Break it into smaller steps that you can work through.
Okay.
Does that help?
Not yet.
Not
in
yet?
particular thing, like in algebra, what is the main thing where students struggle?
Honestly,
Equations or what?
when they first see letters mixed in with their numbers, it's a hard idea to grasp, but that letter can mean any number. Like X can stand for anything. It could be standing for 1, it could stand for 1,000. And just trying to get that into your head that, it's just a number, it's just holding the place for any number that you can plug in.
Yeah, exactly. And in geometry?
Geometry, actually I found most students don't struggle a whole lot in geometry. Everyone who seems to have trouble with math says, except for geometry, I find that to be easier because it's shapes and angles. So maybe the hardest part would be figuring out an equation to find different angles.
Okay. Thanks so much, Anna. And please, if there is someone who wants to contact you, reach out to you, and know more about what you do, how can he do?
You could email me, I guess, at annagasner.com or annagasner@hotmail.com.
Can you spell it?
ANNAGASNER @hotmail, HOTMAIL.com.
Yes. And do you have a Facebook?
I do have a Facebook, yeah. Same name, Anna Gasner.
Okay, great. Thanks so much, Anna.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.